Hello, everyone. I am Ketaki Rastogi from Adobe. I'm a solution consultant with them, and I specialize with Document Cloud, a video that we just saw, how it helps to automate paperwork, right? So today, I'm going to be talking about ease of doing business with Adobe Document Cloud. In today's day and age, digital documents are the new currency of your business. Digital engagements are digital first. Now, you may say the market has really opened up after COVID, right? We're having a lot more one-to-one meetings. You're going about meeting your customers, your vendors, and you have these face-to-face meetings. And even today, we are meeting each other with each other here. But whenever you conduct these meetings, there's generally a digital footprint that you leave behind. You're asked to submit a paper asset or a document over email. Please send us your business value proposition over email, send us a proposal. And you're communicating with each other using these documents. And the experience that you create with your ecosystem, with your customers, with your vendors, is everything that matters to make your business a little bit stronger. And when you're communicating with each other on these documents, it's really important to ensure that these documents that you're communicating with are secured and compliant to the nature of your business. And of course, being owners of SMB businesses here, you have employees and workers who are working from everywhere in a hybrid structure. At times, they are working from home. At times, they're working from the office. At times, they're working from the customer place or the place of the vendor. And they need to have access to technology that can be made available to them to edit that particular contract or that proposal where they want to do it. And of course, while creating your business, you need to be sustainable and ensure that there is social governance in place. Now let's talk about why are we talking about documents and why is there a huge focus and why should you as members of medium-sized businesses or small-sized businesses even think about the power that a document has just by the sheer volumes. When you look at the first number, there's a trillion. There are a trillion PDFs that exist in this world. Around 320 billion PDFs were opened or created using Acrobat products. According to certain surveys that have been done, we have found out that 85% of SMBs are now investing in digital tools to ensure that they can enhance their own productivity. Also, 20% of the searches that are made on Google, so if someone is actually searching for your brand and what you're doing, they're actually looking at the PDFs and the documents that you have created on your website and reading through that about your business. Also, when you're signing contracts or onboarding a new employee and having them sign that offer letter, you can reduce the turnaround time just by having an e-signature solution implemented by around 80%. And 75% of small and micro business owners are actually using Acrobat Reader or Acrobat technologies to go through the document. So when you look at these statistics, you understand that documents are everywhere in your organization. Be it external documents like sales documents, marketing documents, or legal documents that are going outside your organization. Those are one. You also have documents that are innate to you, right? That are taking care of the business on the inside. These are HR-related documents, supply chain documents, procurement documents that you need to store for a long time. And not only store them in a way that 10 years later, when you're looking at this document, you should be able to figure out what it had to say or what was the contract that was signed. And any document, when you talk about a PDF, actually has 3 layers. It has a presentation layer that tells you, okay, this is the document as is. It also has a data layer that actually allows you to extract details from that document. And the third layer is the manipulations that you can make, the fact that you can search on it, edit that document, do stuff with that document. So to manage all of these documents in your workflow, you need to create a framework or a workflow to ensure that the information that is there in these documents is available to the entire organization, and there are actions that the individuals can take while they are reading the content of the document. And this workflow that you create to create a document, collaborate on it, analyze the content, archive these documents is super important in all of its stages. So at the time when you're creating the document, you need to ensure that this is compliant and a secure document, and should be created with an ease. So if your employee is using Microsoft Word, they should be able to kind of save it as a PDF the way they want to. Or they're using Google platform, they should be able to convert it into a PDF. Or when they're collaborating, they have the right infrastructure to talk to each other, right? And once you have that, being in SMB business, you could be at various levels of digitization of documents. You could be at a modern PDF infrastructure. I think all of us are there, wherein now if someone asks us for a proposal or a contract, we send it, we email that particular document to them. So we are already on the modern PDF infrastructure phase, wherein again, Adobe and Adobe products can help you out to create these documents and send them across. The next level would be to have an integrated infrastructure wherein these documents are getting created at the source, at the productivity tools of your choice. So if you're in Word or you're creating these documents in an HRMS solutions, they should be created and sent out for signing from there itself. And then you can build up, workflow automation and actually have an entire digital transformation story. And with Adobe, with this particular product suite, we can help you through with this journey, right? It's a fairly simple product which has 4 things, wherein we have the desktop application which everybody is aware of. We also have an e-signature solution that helps you sign the documents. And then document services that helps you mass manipulate documents. So suppose you have, say, 2,000 contracts that have been signed in the last 10 years, and these were paper-based contracts that you want to now do an optical recognition on, scan them so that they are indexed and searchable for future use. We can help you with that. And all of these 3 technologies can be accessed from platforms of your choice. So we have an integration ecosystem as well. So as you grow and you take on, an HRMS solution, a human resource management solution, or an ERP solution, or a CRM solution, we do have certain ready integrations that you can utilize to use our products from those systems as well. So how will this help you? So at the end of the day, when you put this particular document infrastructure in place, you can ensure that the documents that are getting created are secured, they are compliant to the nature of the industry that you belong to. They're also accessible. So I was reading today itself, actually 4% population here in India is differently enabled. And when you're communicating with people, you need to be conscious about their abilities, or different abilities as we like to call them now, and need to ensure that the documents that you give them are readable for them. And also, while you do all of this, you need to ensure that your employees and the customers have a good experience to enhance productivity and collaboration, and also interoperability with other platforms that you may have in your organization. So this was a good talk, right? But how do we help you in the baseline? What impact or what digitization have we done on the ground? And these are 3 workflows that we have helped certain businesses with. So the first workflow that I'm going to talk about is the offer letter process. Now, of course, you would have people coming in, joining your organization, and you would be generating offer letters for them. You're printing them out, signing them, scanning them, then emailing it to the candidate. The candidate also reads his email, again has to print it out, sign this particular document, scan it and email it back. And then this is uploaded and stored in, a single source of truth or a database that you may have. Now, of course, the endpoints could also be an HRMS solution, and we do have those kind of integrations as well. But this particular process has 11 steps, takes over 10 days with 7 manual interventions. How can we change this? If you were to use Adobe technologies, you could just generate the document. You could set up templates with us. We can help you generate pixel perfect documents that then you can send it to the candidate for them to sign it. They can sign it online via their emails, and then this data automatically comes back to you and is automatically stored in the database of your choice. So basically, this 9-step or 10-step process got reduced to a simple 4-step without any manual intervention. Let's take this settlement workflow. This was done for a bank, and in this, the customer came in and they went to their portal and they updated that, they confirmed that they have done the settlement and things need to be proceeded. So then this email or this information travels back to the collection agent, who again has to log in into the system. A field agent gets that information and then has to travel to the customer's place, get certain documents signed. And then again, he has to come back, update the collection agent, who in turn needs to kind of update the internal system that yes, the settlement has been done. And this entire process takes around 3 months, and again has total of 9 steps, out of which 7 are manual. If you would have used, or if they can use Adobe technologies in the system, what will happen is the customer just comes to the utility, sends an update there, collection agent pushes that sheet into a system, and we can help in sending emails to the candidates or even SMSs, so that the person can then sign and send that information back that yes, they've made the payment, everything is all clear, and automatically in the back end, the database will get updated with that particular information. So again, a process that took 3 months with 7 manual interventions could take a few days with fewer manual interventions. Similarly, we designed a solution for life sciences company who were having patient intake forms, and we digitized the solution to ensure that there were lower touch points, right? So again, a 9-step process got to a bare bone 5-step process. So this is how we helped companies on the ground, move their business a little bit faster. So let's look at some numbers, that what these solving for these challenges, and these are just 3 challenges talking about the diversity of use cases that Adobe can support and help you with. But let's look at some numbers of what our customer experience actually looks like. So what we have seen is there is collaborative customer and employee experience. There is a 30% increase in transaction speed, 48% better employee experience. Also with intelligent and integrated document workflows, there is a 12% increase in efficiency. And there's also an improvement in the ROI and compliance. So with using Adobe Acrobat Sign, people have seen an ROI of around 519%, and also are more compliant to the nature of their business, which is really important for especially companies dealing in finance structure or pharmaceutical companies that we can help with. And it's not just them, right? We have a gamut, if not 100,000s of customers who are using our products today to function like a well-oiled machine that they are. With that, the only thing that I want to leave you with today is this, that Adobe Document Cloud can help support all your document requirements in a way that your documents are secured and compliant while ensuring that both your customers and employee have a great experience while creating and managing them. So that's it, and thank you. Thank you for listening to me.